What is up, bros and broettes? You know who it is, your one and only Maximus Pump, aka Pump Skywalker. And welcome to the Moraine Lake day trip. Right now, in Canmore at an Airbnb, and we are heading to Banff for a Lake Moraine day trip hike. But this is a part one of the hike because part two, I'll be hiking Lake Louise. So, right now it's about 8 a.m., and we're driving down to Banff to get to where all the shuttles are, take the bus down to Moraine Lake. My friend from Amsterdam is visiting. I picked him up from the airport, drove him to the Airbnb in Canmore, spent the night, and now we are heading to Banff. And this was his first stop in Canada, so pretty exciting. I was lucky enough to be able to come and join in and tag along for the hike. And this is my first time in Lake Louise.
I too have to pee. What did she say about?
So it took about an hour to drive here from Canmore, and we had to check out the lodge to get some coffee so we can start the day. It's pretty nice, pretty fancy, very spacious.
Condition nutrition, and then I just do wherever I go.
So it's time to line up for the bus, except we waited in the wrong lineup, and this bus was going somewhere else, so ended up waiting for the wrong bus, but we found our way to the right bus, which is to Moraine Lake, and we were the first ones there. So that was pretty cool. And after about 15 minutes of driving on the shuttle, we arrived to Moraine Lake, and it's looking pretty nice, pretty spectacular. And my friend here he's just happy to be here.
Wow, it's pretty.
After getting some information about Moraine Lake, the trail is pretty quick, very simple, and you'll be introduced here at the starting where everyone is taking pictures. It's very busy, very loud. But if you want to go to the end of the shoreline, it's 30.7 kilometers, 96 meters elevation. Rating is easy. It's about 45 to 1 hour hike, and the longer you take to take pictures, the longer the hike will take. But if you just walk in one go, I'd say 45 minutes. And there's a nice place to chill, have some lunch, relax a bit, but it's pretty busy. We came here on September 1st, which is Labor Day. Not the best day to come, probably one of the worst days to come because the traffic was insane. There was lots of lineups, and it was pretty overall very busy and very crowded. But the view is amazing, and I highly do recommend coming here if you get the chance.
How is it? Is this what you thought it hoped for? That's cold. Views are good. Do they got this in demo? Good. Maybe but it's like building.
But of course, my biggest fan wanted a picture with me.
Nice. Throw him in the water now. Some content. We need some content. I mean, I don't need to take pictures. Right?
Euros is what?
So after some pictures, we continued walking, and it's a pretty straightforward hike. There isn't really anything too difficult about it.
No.
Got some nice views. There's actually some people that live along
You could bring your
the
but you have to pay for that.
shoreline, which is pretty crazy. And the water is blue and pristine. Just look at that view. It is fantastic.
You don't have this in Europe? How far is that?
Your best bet is, if you ever want to take pictures, is to go up further and further, kind of in the middle or further closer to the end. There's going to be less and less people there. A lot of people were crowded during the
Can you hike up?
closer parts of the shoreline. But if you want really good pictures, just keep hiking up forward, and there should be some empty spots with some great views.
Oh my god, that's yeah.
I guess these little be a kind of
Like here, for instance, is another great view. There's practically nobody here, and you're not too far off from the starting point.
this is probably a better place to take pictures because there's no one here.
But of course, if you keep hiking up further and further, there's
Oh yeah.
less people, and you get closer to the mountains. As you can see, here was a really good spot too. You can really see how blue the water is. You get a really good view of the mountains, and
The 6 poses that video.
the view is just spectacular, to be quite honest.
Oh my god. Do you not watch my Instagrams? It's like these 6 Indian guys do like the gayest poses. We did one of them.
Yeah, I think I saw it. I remember.
There's like 6 best poses to do with your friend. And then I was like hugging.
Yeah, I
him.
remember that. Like hanging. Like what you did actually to me.
Yeah, exactly. Now we got 5 more. 5 more gay poses.
And again, another nice spot where nobody is around.
It's very beautiful. It's too beautiful.
And of course, you know what I gotta do? Let's get that quick pump check.
I think that's
And then a subtle pump check. Do you think they noticed? I don't think they noticed.
Shooting in Waterton, there's like 4 schools. It was like a Disney princess around them. Hey, there's fish. at the bubbles. Yeah. And certain animals. See how it's like dirty. That's moss.
So after all that walking, we have finally reached the end of the trail. You can basically see the starting point. So the hike wasn't that too far off, but the end of the hike, this is pretty much it. This is what you get. I'm pretty sure you can walk further off trail if you had, you know, proper footing or shoes. But yeah, this is the end of the trail and what it looks like. Our group got split up, so we thought they kind of wandered off. And there is other trails, but they're kind of off trail type. You have to be pretty confident in walking back there. It's finally time to head back to the starting point where all the shuttles are. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.